After being absent from work for over 3 weeks without an explanation and not appearing at public events either, District Attorney Susan Hawk now says she's seeking professional help for depression. And here to discuss how this could affect her politically is Republican political strategist Debbie Georgatos. Good morning, Debbie. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
To discuss this, what is more important here, that she has announced that she's being treated for depression, or that she didn't say anything at all?
I think that her announcement about being treated for depression was a brave thing to do. She came out with that, I think, on Tuesday of this week and acknowledged the reason she's out is depression. And I think that's actually a signal of integrity and strength to acknowledge that to the public, because most people still, sadly, view anything like depression as something with a stigma attached. I think she's being honest, and she's saying, give me 4 more weeks.
But that's now. And for 3 weeks, people didn't know.
That's very true. I think those are kind of a hard thing for politicians, because if you say, I just need a personal break, privacy, I ask for privacy, the media is not going to let that happen. And so I think it was a struggle probably from the outset. It might have been wiser just to say something more overt at the outset. But I still think this is a woman who's been a nearly 20-year she's been a felony prosecutor, she's been a criminal court judge. Her behavior should be viewed in the context of that larger contribution to the justice system. This is another 4 weeks, and I believe she's acknowledging, if she's not ready to come back, that she needs to move on. I think she's acknowledged that. It
would be a long way from the next election. Is this something that can carry over that long?
I think if she can come back and be strong after 4 more weeks and perform her job well, as she did as a judge, as she did as a prosecutor, I think by the time the next election comes along, people forget about it. If you continue to have absences, especially unexplained absences, I think that'd be more of a problem for her.
And how do you think that the political community, for lack of a better term, has reacted to this?
I think you see the buzzards circling the hawk, so to speak, who already were not particularly supportive of her. I think the voices who were happy she became district attorney are supporting her, and I think the voices you hear in the media are ones who didn't support her to start with.
So it's going to be an interesting few weeks as she comes back to work, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, Debbie.